Good evening, everybody. This is our Thursday night training. We are still on our social media platforms. And tonight we have our amazing MSI, Miss Stacy Southward. And she is going to be teaching us about Pinterest. And I kind of threw it on her last week because I really didn't know where I was going to be today. I was like, go for it, Stacy. So things worked out and I'm here and I got my notebook ready because I am not that fluent in Pinterest. And Miss Stacy has done some research. And so I'm telling you guys, get your notebooks, your pencils, your listening ears on, get you some drink, whatever you need. And we are going to get started. So Miss Stacy, you take it away. I'm gonna mute myself out.
All right, and I'll let you handle that big button. First of all, on Pinterest, you guys, don't overthink it. We are only going to look at it from the personal account aspect, period. I don't want anyone going forward with the business side of things. I am still researching it. I have to go through things with Rory to see if we're even going to be able to take full advantage of the business side. So we're only going to, and you know what? The personal side is actually going to be a lot of fun and very easy for you guys to understand, even for those of you that started today. Because I'm seeing some new names. So I know some of you are very, very new. So I'm going to share my screen. Bring my own attention over. Do you see it yet, Sheila? Yep, okay. So yeah, here's the infamous hat. We get to do it. We get to do Pinterest and we get to market our stuff using Pinterest. I had to get the red pin in there. I had some fun with this, y'all. All right, I've taken all that Canva training that Sheila's pounded into us over the last couple months. It's all into this presentation. So first of all, what is Pinterest? Very simply put, it's a social media platform. Okay, those of you that are not keen on social media, you're gonna like Pinterest. You don't have to worry about accepting people or chatting with people on this social media platform. You just get to share, share, share. So why do we even want to use Pinterest? Well, it's originally meant to help inspire us to do things, whether it's craft ideas, a new hobby. You know, some of you guys have retired and it's been a couple hot months of, you know, your wife has run out of her honey to-do list. You can go to Pinterest and find new things to do. I'm giving you some helpful hints here. And for the ladies, here's you got to get your hubbies involved in Pinterest. They might just get lost in it. You can literally find anything there. Now, for us marketers, we get to link our websites to our Pinterest pins. What that's going to do is it's going to drive traffic to your site. What happens with traffic? Your sales might increase. I'm sorry. I'll apologize now if you have that problem. But it's a search engine for images. Okay. Using keywords that Sheila and I have been talking about since April on all this social media training. And as we're training, you know, all the instructors training their new students, keywords are essential. So the keywords you use on your pages, you can use here. And what it's going to do is keep people scrolling. Okay. Now, y'all can do the little 20-minute Pinterest scrolling issue if you can get away with 20 minutes. You might find going down that rabbit hole a lot easier on Pinterest. So getting started, you're simply going to go to Pinterest.com and fill in the blanks. They're going to ask you your name. If you're a business, say no, you're a community. Okay, keep it personal right now. But they're going to ask you, what's your website? I want you to put in your https:// and then your 4 or 5 character URL for your PBS. Do not use your wine ambassador. Do not use Velveeta or Vivo or any other. Don't use your Facebook. You want them to go back to your PBS. Oh yeah, I played with some actions. Hang on. I shouldn't have played with actions. Come on. There it goes. Oh, did I go too far? There we go. Yeah, I did go way too far. So you get signed in. Yep, there we go. Using Pinterest, you get signed in. Literally, that's all you have to do to get started. Get signed up. Now it's going to say, hey, pick some of your interests. What are you interested in? And you know what's really cool is when you go into Pinterest, and I'm going to get onto my Pinterest account and I'm going to show you some of this stuff, but have fun with it. There is hair, colored hair, hairstyles. Okay, think of the keywords. There's wine, there's fine wine, there's homemade wine. Oh yeah, you can get lost in all this stuff, you guys. Now, down to business for us. There's literally 3 different kinds of news feeds. They just call it feeds here. And depending on whether you already have an account at Pinterest and just never really used it, like mine, it's an older version, but the new kind shows 3 different kinds of feeds. The first one is your home feed. It literally says the word home. It says the word home. All you have to do is click on the word home to see it. And it's a collection of pins based on your interests that you chose. So it's personalized to you. What that's going to do is you want to be clicking on other people's pins. First of all, reciprocity. Okay, give and take. You take some of their pins, people are going to come to your site to go, what do I have in common with these people that they're liking my pins? Maybe I'm going to like some of their pins. Okay. And you know those memes we get? This is a great place to put them. Just saying. Now we have the explore feed. For some people, it will show up as a compass. I don't have that compass, so I can't show you it, but it regularly changes. It helps you to get inspired. And what's great about getting inspiration from a place like Pinterest is that it may inspire you to write a new page that you didn't think of writing, or writing a page in a different way. I have a student today, brand new. He wrote his very first page, hasn't gotten his home pages done, but he already wrote a page on Paris. Caffeine routine in Paris. Guess what he's cross-marketing? A plus from Velveeta, because it's all about the different coffee shops that you can find in Paris. All right, there's the following feed. These are people that you've chosen to follow, or topics you've chosen to follow, or boards you've chosen to follow. Okay, just tap on it. You can't screw it up. Okay, I've been doing a lot of cleanup on mine. It's actually pretty easy to clean up. If this is so easy to use. But what I want you guys to do, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, create new boards based on your category pages. So when you pin something, whether it's from your own website that you're pinning it from, or your Dropbox, or your camera feed, or from someone else's board, someone else's pin, you put them right into your category. The same category pages. That makes your site, your Pinterest boards easier to navigate for anybody coming on to see what you've got. So let's, the next step will be, and we're going to do adding of pins next week. I really want to focus tonight on setup. Okay. So while that's my presentation, I'm not done, because I'm going to go show you. This is my board. Now, I had already done 12 pins of Christmas, keeping it positive, home decor ideas, dream board, positive memes, Marines because of my boys, and other Pinterest likes. But now I've been going to my website. Now, remember, I got my Google AdSense before Rory said, don't change your category page. Okay. So mine are changed, and I'd rather keep creating than redo what's already there. Okay. So mine may not be identical to yours. My arts and entertainment is actually called Fun, Family, and More. Don't do what I did. Leave it arts and entertainment, please. Just trust me on that. But so I've got my food fondue for the busy family is right there. Here's my cooking, food, and wine, cryptocurrency, health and fitness, beauty and skincare. Here's my clothing, employment and jobs, e-business, fun, family, and more, mobile apps, pets and their needs. I'm not done. I didn't want to get all my boards set up because I wanted you guys to watch what I'm going to do, because this is where we need to pay attention to the detail. Okay. So when you get to this page on your Pinterest, this little plus sign here on the far right. Can you see that? Okay, Sheila? Okay. I'm just going to click on it, and it tells me I can create a pin, an idea pin, or a board. Well, I'm still in setup, so I'm going to do board. Now, my last one I did, I'm going to go back to my site. I did pets and their needs. So now I'm going to do resources for you. And I'm just going to type it in, resources for you. Don't keep your board a secret. Keep it public. I'm just going to hit this little red create button. It tells me to save some pins to my board. I'm not going to do that right now. I can always come back and do that. I'm just going to hit done. So this board is set up, right? No, there's a little backside. I want you guys to go up and click on these 3 little dots here. And that brings up some options. And what I want to do is edit the board. So here's my name, resources for you, my description. What am I going to put in my description? Guys, see what I just did there? I put in my site, taking them to my category page. So they can't necessarily click on this, I don't believe, but they at least see my website. And if they only get the first part, 4m81.com, I'm good with that, because we all know how our sites are set up. I'm now going to hit done. And now to show you, this is where what people will see if they go to my site, they go to resources for you. Oh yes, Google AdSense. Achieving goals, emergency preparedness, Mama Mechanic. Oh yeah, if you guys want to laugh at me, go read that one. Prime Gate City List, time management, what busy moms want. I mean, I've got a lot of information in here. So that's what people are going to see on my resources for you. So now I've got this in. How do I get back to my boards? I'm going to click on my face. It's like hitting the home button. Only if I were to hit home, if I hit the home button here, I'll just hit it. It brings up all these different things. And I could easily click on some of this if I wanted to lose myself in it. But I don't want to. So I'm going to click on my profile. I'm going to stop my video. It just clicked up that I have low system resources. So I'm going to save some resources. All right, so now I'm back to my main page and I can add another board. Okay, and what's my next board? Oh, self-improvement and personal growth. And I'm going to hit create. And I'm going to go up to my 3 dots again. And edit board. Now my description, you guys, some of you are going to overthink this description. Think of it as your meta description for Pinterest. Okay, that little snippet, because they're going to be able to read what this board is about. They might just join your overall board. Okay, so self-improvement. Now that one, I want to make sure that I'm actually self-improvement and aha, see, needed to double check that. So I don't need all that. I just left it self-improvement. I do that to myself sometimes, shorten up my slugs. So that's my challenge pretty much for you guys this week is go through, create your boards. I've still got some boards to create. I've got technology, travel, and work at home. I wanted to keep this simple to get it set up first, because what we're gonna do is I can actually go to my Canva and go to my recent designs. Come on, there it is. I created this wallpaper on Canva. I look at it all day. It's my favorite picture so far from Hawaii, and I put my goals on it. So guess what? I can hit share, and I believe I can go to Pinterest with it. Yep, there it is. I'm going to go to Pinterest. I've not done this yet. This is my first time trying it. Oh, I can connect Pinterest. How cool is that? It found me. There's my profile picture. How cool is that? I'm going to give access. All right, select an option. Positive memes. Well, I'll put it under positive memes for right now, but I'm probably going to move it over to Dreamboard. Six-month 2022 goals. Sharing my goals for the last 6 months of 2022. Hold myself more accountable. Watch me achieve each one. Destination website. All right, and I'm going to hit publish. Oh, hey, I can check out my post, but I've already got Pinterest up, so I'm just going to go over here to Pinterest, and it put it in positive memes. There it is. It's right there. That's how easy it is, you guys. I just advertised my site, even though it's a personal goal. Okay. And now let's say I'm like, I said it. This isn't really a positive meme. It kind of is. But I can actually save it to another board and put it under my dream board. But doing this, it'll save it to both. Or I'll just click off of it here. See if it's going to let me do it. Nope. Sometimes the pictures allow me to edit. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. All right, we're just going to add it to dream board and save. Pretty simple, guys. So I'm going to recap. To get to your profile or to get to your home page, you click on your profile. Now, if you need to edit your profile to get a picture in there, this is actually a current picture. I took it of myself in Hawaii. Click on edit profile. I changed all this because this originally said my old business, and that's how old it was. It also talked about Boy Scouting. Okay, my boys graduated from high school in 2012 and 2014. That's how long ago it was that I set this up. That I was talking about Boy Scouts and then the Marine Corps. I can add pronouns if I want. There's my website. I changed my username. It was Scout Mom 777 because that was our troop number, 777. I've changed it to my site, 4M81, and my site name is Shoppers Haven. To change your picture or to add your picture, you click on the change button. Okay. Going through all this, don't go into all this stuff, guys. Don't get yourself into trouble. I'm keeping it simple for a reason because I want you guys to have fun with it. Then as you get Google AdSense, I'm going to continue doing research. I've reached out to Rory and Matt for some permissions, and we'll bring that training as needed. But right now, let's go have some fun with Pinterest. Oh, you're going to get these little notifications. That little bell should look familiar for those of you that are on Trello, Facebook. You get these notifications. Let's go see what they are. What happened? Ooh, 23 minutes ago, 2 of my pins from my Keeping Positive page were saved by somebody else. That's pretty cool. My home feed has new pins as of 22 hours ago. It tells me when it gives me new pins. Like I said, this can be a rabbit hole. This is not the place for videos. This is for snapshots. Now, what I'll do is I'll go back to my site and let's see here. You know, what they say to do on pins is to have a lot of words to it, have more captions. Actually, I'll go to home because my pins are all pretty old. I started this years ago, 10 years ago. Oof. I kind of like this one. I'm going to hit save. Sorry, I'm not a Chevy girl. Cheesy crab dip. Oh, we had crab pinwheels last night from Miss J Fish. I'm going to save that because this might go with it. She had all that leftover imitation crab. I might be able to make 2 dishes out of 1 package of imitation crab. And it automatically is putting it into the recommended boards, guys. That's kind of a unique one, but I don't know that I want to put it in cooking, food, and wine. Or did I get rid of my wine? Oh yeah, I did. All right, so I'll put it in my cooking, food, and wine. Now what's interesting is, okay, I've saved those. Ooh, the perfect trip to Dublin. They've got these little 3 dots. You can click on this and you can figure out just what is this about. She actually put multiple pictures in here. I need to look into this as to how she's putting multiple pictures on this. We're keeping it simple. Okay, guys, we want to keep it simple for you so you can learn it as we learn it. Just like TikTok, keeping it simple. I only learned it for a month. This time, Sheila gave me a whopping week to learn it instead of a month. Ooh, I kind of like that one. No, it's not going to go into cooking, food, and wine. That one's going to go down into Marines. Well-behaved children are welcome. The rest will be made into pies. I turned mine into Marines. But when we go now to our pin, to our profile on some of those that we clicked on, we'll go to that cooking, food, and wine one. And there's my newest pin. It will put your newest ones at the beginning of your board, which is pretty cool. And this one actually came from Zillow. It says Zillow.com. So now I can go, it's taking me right, by clicking on that little bubble, it's taking me. So this is how people will find your website, guys. This was a home improvement and it's an archive. I don't want to sign into Zillow. I'll get a whole bunch of stuff. So this, it didn't even bring me to the actual article. That's kind of frustrating for me. Navigation, not too simple with this one. I like the picture. but I'm not finding the article, and I'm not going to go through 27 plus pages to find it. So you know what I'm going to end up doing? I'm going to go back to Pinterest. I'm going to hit the pencil, and I'm going to hit the delete button. That's how I unfollow somebody. Once you delete a pin, though, you cannot undo it. Gone. Okay, now I should probably get rid of this one because it's our old wine club. So I'm just going to click on it and go down here and click delete and get rid of it. I don't want outdated stuff on my site. Here's another DC because I can see the logo down there. Let's see if I can delete it. Sometimes it doesn't let me delete. Let's edit. There, I can do it. Delete. Okay. So how am I figuring this out, you guys? I'm just clicking around. I'm just clicking around. Have I caused any damage to Pinterest yet? Have I suffered any bruises or needed stitches yet? Nope. It's nerve-wracking sometimes. But now what I can do is, oh, look at this, Wine and Dine Wednesday. I'm going to edit that. I didn't put any notes to myself on it. It's in the right pin. Let me see if there's a way. Let me click on it that way. Product details. Oh, look at that. I actually typed my description in there. You should check out our weekly online event introducing people to the fun of cooking. And oh, how did it get here? I used freeadcity.com. It allowed me to put it into my Pinterest for me. So a lot of our posting ad sites, guys, will allow you to share it right to Pinterest. How cool is that? That's a 2-for-1. So I knew this wasn't going to take an hour to get through. Oh, if it took me a week to get through it, you guys would kill me. But I hope that I showed some of you, or all of you actually, how easy it is to jump into Pinterest. You guys have a week to go out and get your boards made. And next week, we'll cover more about posting pins and, you know, how to get them into our site, how to fill in all the information. Some of you are probably already like, I get it. I totally get it. Karina's probably one of them. Yep. So have some fun with it, you guys. When you're posting ads, incorporate this. It may just be that the ad posting site that you're putting your ads on includes Pinterest already. You just have to hook it up to it. Make sense? Ooh, Robert Eaton and David are both shake and Dell. That's 3 guys. Emilio, do I get a 4th guy? Yes. All right. Gary's smiling. Heather's cheering. All right. Rick is giving me the go-to. All right. What do you think, Sheila? You got anything more to add?